Kira here with another scrapbook layout process video. This one is a little bit different than normal because I had made a completely different layout. I decided I didn't like it, so I completely scrapped it and did another layout. Well, I not completely scrapped it because I kept the picture and the layers behind the picture. But my original idea was to do something kind of similar to what Mary did in her layout, where she scrapbooked a picture of her son and then punched all of the circles, and then she stitched on them, and it looked really cute. And I remember when she had texted me the picture, and I was like, oh, it's super cute, and she thought it was too busy, and I was like, no way, it's not too busy. And then I basically did the same exact thing here, but I did it with hearts and stitching, and then I looked at mine and was like, no, this is way too busy. And it just wasn't working for me. It's not my style. So here I am prepping my original background, and I just punched out a bunch of hearts from different papers. Some of them are from the Hello Love collection, some of them are from the Heart Day collection, and I just punched a bunch of them out. I'm putting them on with my temporary adhesive, and then I'm going to go ahead and stitch on them. I did two different stitches on them. I go vertically and horizontally. It looks like a hot mess afterwards, actually. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, so here I am creating the first background. And the reason that I didn't just cut all of this out was because I wanted to show you guys the entire process of this layout. And this was part of that process, even though it didn't end up on the final layout itself. So here I am back with my hearts, and they're all stitched and everything, and I start doing my layering. So I just take kind of what's left of the paper and just layer up this picture. This is a picture of me and my son Jonathan, and I just thought it was really cute with us, and I'm just kind of holding him, and it's really hard to get pictures of him, and it's really hard to get selfies of him, because if any of you have young children or are around young children, when you bring the camera out to do selfies, they always just want to like stick out their tongue and like do weird things on the camera instead of just like smiling. So this was really like the only good picture of us that I got, and I took probably 50 selfies to try and get this, and I got him in like a headlock to try and keep him still, because it's impossible to keep him sitting still for very long. But it's a cute picture, and just the two of us, and I really liked the way that it came out, so I decided to scrap this one. And I actually took this on the 26th, I believe, of January, and I just wanted to kind of use up the last of my Valentine's Day paper. So I'm just bumping up the picture on some foam, and this is just regular fun foam that I got at Hobby Lobby, and then I'm just going to layer up the paper behind it in kind of a haphazard manner. I didn't like measure the layers or anything. I didn't measure how big they were. Some of them, like that one's a little bit longer, and then I wanted to make sure that I got some of that like tealish color in there, since some of the hearts that I punched out did have that color in there, so there's just a little hint of it in that paper there, and so I put that down as one of my layers. And then my camera cuts out, and I had done a lot more embellishing on this page, but it doesn't really matter anyways because I took it all off and started over. So here I am back, and I'm looking at this, and I'm saying I don't like this at all, so I decided to do something different. So what I did is I stitched down the paper as if these hearts were kind of dangling from the top of the paper, and I did like just some paper punched hearts. I did some chipboard hearts, some puffy sticker hearts, and some glitter sticker hearts. So some of them I glued down just right to the paper. Some of them I popped up on some foam dots just to give a little bit of dimension. And with the chipboard, I used my Tombow to glue those down as well, because my chipboard never stays to the paper. So that's all I'm doing here is just putting some hearts on. And I think the reason I liked the way that this one came out a little bit more is because I really like a lot more white space with my layouts than the cluttered feel that the last layout gave me. I don't know, it was just a little like, it makes me a little claustrophobic, I think, when it's like that. So I really didn't like the way that one came out. So this one I'm liking a lot better, but like I said, I kept all of the layers from the previous layout, and I added a little bit to it. So I did add a title because I had a title with my last one, and so I took the piece that says "I love you." That was from a paper from the Hello Love collection, and I just cut it up, and then I have these stickers, which I'm not in frame right now, but I will be in a second. But I did I love you, and then I wrote out through and through. I did like the easy cheating way of writing through though, because I didn't want to use up that many thickers. Anyways, so it says I love you through and through, and I kind of got that from a book that we read a lot that's called I Love You Through and Through. So I just went ahead and stuck those stickers down, and I'm gluing them on because these stickers don't stick at all. They're the worst. Probably the worst stickers I've ever had as far as stickiness goes. Anyways, I got a couple more chipboard pieces. So there's one on each side of the picture. I really wanted to use that one, but it just didn't work with the layout. And then I thought that there needed to be a little bit of gold towards the bottom of the layout. So I had another little glitter heart, put that on there. And then I'm going to, where there's any gold glitter, I put some Heidi Swap color shine down as well. And then if you saw in the layers, I also had a little tag there as part of the layers, and then I used some washi too. So now I'm cutting up my journaling. I just typed this on my typecast typewriter, and Jonathan's on my desk helping me craft. Really, he's just playing with like these little button things that I have. But he likes to sit on my desk while I craft, so that's all he's doing over there. See Blanky Bear, that's what he calls his Blanky and his bear. They're over there as well. So I just go ahead and glue my journaling down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the date right under that journaling. And then you'll see in a second when I get my stamps out that Jonathan thinks that every time a stamp comes out, he needs one on his hand. And he got that from the doctor because every time he goes to the doctor, she stamps his hand. So now I have to stamp his hands every time he sees a stamp come out. So that's what he's doing there, is he's getting stamps on his hand. But he realized that the pink I was using did not show up very well on his hand, so he needed to get a different color. So he got blue for me to use on his hand. So that pretty much finishes up my layout. I'll have some close-ups here for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye.